What's up, guys? How's everyone doing today? Today I have the gold label Mcfarlane DC
What's up,
Multiverse
guys? How's
Batman
everyone doing
and
today?
Batpod from The
Today I
Dark
have the
Knight
gold
Rises.
label.
My
girlfriend
girlfriend DC
purchased this for me
Multiverse
from
Batman
Target,
and Batpod from The
and
Dark
I'm
Knight
very excited.
Rises to
My
get into
girlfriend
looking
purchased this
into
for me
this
from
with you guys.
Target.
So
Thanks for
and I'm
coming
very
by.
excited to
Please
get
watch
into
till the end,
looking
like and
into this with
subscribe.
you guys.
And
So
let's
thanks for
go
coming
ahead and
by.
crack into it.
Please watch till the end, like
First
and
impressions
subscribe.
are this.
And let's go ahead and crack into it.
Really nice. I'm most definitely gonna keep this and do some photography with it. But first real impression was that was very, very hard to get out of the box. So I'm not gonna put that in the video, not at all. But with it comes the bike and the figure attached. Comes with the trading card, and it has the movie poster on the back. And the movie poster is so tough, I want to put it on my wall like that. Like, that is so cool looking. But it's got a picture of, and I can't tell if it's the figure or from the movie. I mean, it looks really nice. But you notice the differences in these little missiles in the front. And I'm pretty sure with the version that came out first with the Catwoman, it did not have the orange and yellow, which I'd prefer, so I might paint it. But, you know, I'd rather get an extra Batman figure than an extra Catwoman figure when I don't really like that Catwoman design. And it came with these, they're stickers, they're translucent stickers. I don't really know what those are for. I mean, I'll look into that. I have no idea. But yeah, looking at the bike and the figure, they pair nicely with each other. You know, the feet go there, the knees go there, elbows and hands are connected. I wish his head would just look up a little more, but we can probably fix that. And yeah, like I said, I wish I could have the version that didn't have the orange and yellow on the missiles. I assume they're shooting. I'm not completely sure. But that version came with a Catwoman, so. But yeah, I'm probably going to paint those to make them just all black. I think it looks way cleaner that way. You know, the wheels are made of rubber, real rubber, and they roll quite nicely, and the bike can balance. You just got to do it right. I kind of wish you could do that thing like how it does in the movie, you know, where the wheels, like, they turn and they... Yeah. Now, that thing. But yeah, the bottom of the bike looks nice. I like the size of it. The bike is really nice. But now I'm gonna separate the figure and the bike, and we're gonna compare the figure to the other Mcfarlane Dark Knight trilogy Batman, and compare this to any of the other Batman vehicles I have in my collection, and look at them by themselves, articulation, all that. All right, so yeah, story time for this. This is the original Dark Knight, like the first one that they came out with. It came with a plastic cape. But this cape came from this figure, and I'm 99% sure it's a bootleg, but, I mean, I kind of hope not, because I kind of ruined it. But, I mean, if it's not, and if anybody wants it, please let me know, because I don't really want it. I might customize it and do something with it, I'm not sure. But it's the Mafex Dark Knight. I always thought it was a bootleg, because it's very, very, very loose, trash, and joints are all terrible, and it's tiny. I don't know how it's supposed to scale, like on 6-inch or anything, but, you know, Mcfarlane, they're 7-inch or whatever. But I first got this, and I got my first Damian Wayne Robin, and I stood them next to each other, and this guy's just falling apart. Every time I pull him out the box, his arm's off, and he's shorter than Robin, and that's not okay. But I still have it. If anybody wants it, shoot me a price. I'll give it to you. No cape. Or I might customize it and make something out of it. I've also thought of that several times. But yeah, we'll see. So I took the cape off that and replaced it with the Mcfarlane version. Took that plastic cape off, and I really just wanted to compare these capes, and this one is by far better. Look how much bigger it is. This cape is tiny. I mean, it's cool. It's a, you know, it's a cloth cape, of course, but I mean, that is humongous, way better. I mean, this one feels kind of better, but I mean, the size of this is magnificent. And just looking at the two figures next to each other, there's not many other differences besides that cape. So I just wanted to look at that, but get that out of the way before we can get to the bike, because that's what we all really came here for. I'm not going to take my Keaton Batmobile all the way down, because, I mean, that doesn't really matter. We're looking at Bat cycles predominantly here. But, I mean, this thing's just been up there collecting dust. Hooey. clean the shelves. But this is the Batfleck Batcycle from the Flash movie, and I've always liked this design. It's real techy, real cool, Batman-like. But just looking at the two bikes, like QC, neither of the wheels really turn. That one kind of shifts a little bit. But these are rubber tires with good paint apps. These are plastic tires. The Batman figure goes on this bike pretty nicely, and its head goes up a little more than the new Dark Knight one. Or this is my old Dark Knight one. The new Dark Knight one. But yeah, I think this one looks more natural on there. I'll put it back on in a minute. I'm not going to do that right now, like he does in the movie, because it's like such a stretched out, like, it's not like he's sitting on the bike, kind of like this one, which, I mean, he's really not, he just stretched across it, but he's like laying inside this bike while he's going. Which one do I think looks cooler? I'm probably going to go to this one. I need to get the one from the Batman too. That is fire. But I've always loved this. I watched these movies, you know, as a child, so, but I think it'd look a lot cooler if I paint these black, which I'm going to do, so stay in tune. I'll do that in a few weeks for sure. Okay, putting both the Batman on the cycles. Pluses for this one: wired cape, sleek design, rubber tires, all that. Pluses for this one: easier balance, and I think cooler design, in my opinion. And the head's looking up. If this Batman suit, I love this suit, by the way, underrated. If it had a bendy wire cape, it would be so awesome, but at least it has a cloth one and not a plastic one, you know. And it has that thigh cut, which no Mcfarlane toys have, which I feel like they should. But anyways, that's it for the review. But yeah, just recently saw this in my Target. I've always saw the Catwoman version and was like, I'll get that one day for the Batpod. But, you know, wasn't really just too super stoked about it to order anything. But saw this in Target, and I told her not to because it was pretty expensive and I didn't necessarily need it, but I did really want it. This thing's fire. So my girlfriend bought it for me because she's amazing. She also bought me that new Professor X. Not new, I don't know why I keep saying new. It's new to me. The Professor X from GameStop with the hover chair, 80 years. I'm not going to review that because, you know, I don't really typically review old things. I only review it if it's like a crazy import grail or something like fresh out of the store, or if it's like a humongous haul. You know, see how that thing keeps unbalancing? And once you get it there, it's fine, but it takes a while. But yeah, so I wanted to review this because it's come out very recently. The only reviews I've seen were like a month ago, and it's from people getting it early. So just hitting stores now. It's a great oh man. Yeah, don't mind the clutter on the desk, please. Okay, balance. Whew. Anyways, I'm really glad I picked this up, not only for the Batpod, but for that amazing background and this new extra Batman figure with a better cape. Like I said, definitely going to paint these. Stay tuned to my TikTok. I'll have the link in the description. I'll paint these and show that on there. But yeah, thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe. You guys are the best.